Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Friday evening. How happy am I to say that? I hope you've had a good week and I hope you're looking forward to a good weekend. And hopefully it will be a good weekend for many people after the news today that Russia and Ukraine have signed a deal to allow shipments of food, as in wheat and sunflower and rapeseed, etc., from the ports in the south of Ukraine. Now, best will in the world, I haven't looked at the agreement, I have not gone into it in great detail, I am literally skimming the headlines. But so far, from what I've read, it seems that the Ukraine ports will be allowed to load up with wheat and export it internationally. Also means that Russia can export fertilizer, etc. I think I saw in the news last night or this morning that there was already a ship either almost at America or docked in America, which is full of fertilizer. So for the US farmers, that is going to be great. There are some questions about how much food or how many ships are going to be able to load, whether it's just the ones that are there or whether it's going to be international. There's also the question of how the ships are going to get insurance, because although there's an agreement in place, you still need to have your ship insured, because if it hits a mine inadvertently or if somebody suddenly changes their mind and your ship's stuck there, then that's going to be a bit of a problem. So there is still all that going on, but certainly it looks a bit more positive. And the next question is, how is that going to affect us? Whether we're in the States, whether we're in the EU, whether we're in the UK, does this mean that the price of wheat products or the price of cooking oil is going to go down? And in all honesty, I would say probably not. Much as we're hearing there's 20 million tonnes needing to come out of Ukraine of wheat, the majority of it, I think the World Food Programme is desperately looking for some, because there's so many in the third world and other places. Like I think Egypt is one of the biggest importers of Ukrainian wheat, and they are really struggling just now. So I think for the first while, that is where most of the products will go. Although just this morning it was reported that the price of wheat in the stock markets had dropped 3 to 4% before the deal was even signed. So fingers crossed it will actually reflect on the prices that we're going to pay, the availability that we will have, because we all know that sunflower oil has been a bit of a thing to try and get just now, and that then the food processors who used sunflower oil, you see things like fried in sunflower oil, that had to change because they started using rapeseed oil, etc, etc. So there's all these things that were affected by the disappearance of the food from Ukraine, or the non-availability of it. Hopefully, if this deal works as well as people are hoping, then prices should come down. And I can just imagine you looking and going, are you mad, Karen? Because when they see the profits they're going to be getting, the people falling over themselves to buy this wheat, to buy this sunflower, yes, I know. And I'm not holding my breath, so be under no illusions there. But, as I say, there's a ship of fertiliser heading to the States, which for American farmers is fantastic. There is wheat supposedly in the next few days going to start leaving Ukraine, which is great, especially for those countries where that is one of their major imports. There's been a lot of problems with people really struggling for food, so it's great that that is starting. Whether it will filter down to us anytime soon, I wouldn't hold your breath. Am I going to slow down my prepping? Not a chance. Did my peach jam turn out well? No. I have just had to redo my peach jam, which I will stick up in another video just shortly. I did say at the end of it I'll be doing the strawberry and the raspberry, but I promise nothing on that because I'm exhausted. So I am going to have a nice quiet Friday night. I may start doing strawberry jam, I may not, it depends, because my feet are sore after standing doing the peach jam. So we'll see how we go on, but definitely I would not be thinking that this deal being struck today is going to make much of a difference to us in the States, in the EU, in the UK. Not anytime soon anyway. So my advice to you is keep trying to put something away every time you shop. Anything you can do to try and give yourself a bit of a cushion is a good idea. So I hope you have a good Friday evening, and I'll catch you later.